much light, daylight, all the time. And on sunny days, you even felt like you were sitting outside. It was that bright.
And that surprised you, Grace?
It was a factory. I thought it would be dark and dirty.
Then why go to work there?
I was 15. It was time I paid my own way.
Pay your own way. What about school?
Oh, I didn't miss it so much. The girls were all so nice. And the work wasn't hard. It wasn't like factory work, really. It was more like art, painting those dials. We were artists.
I'm not the one you should be talking to. SHOCHGIRL, he's the one you should talk to.
Now, Arthur, you know he won't talk to us.
It was his process.
Tell us about that process. Used a powder.
We used a powder. The girls mixed it with an adhesive to make the paint. And that business with the brushes, look, I didn't invent that. Girls were doing that when I started there.
What you knew about it?
We all knew about it. Just didn't realize. What it meant.
Come on. My tickles!
Irene?
In here!
Irene, what are you doing?
Shut the door! Molly's working inspection today.
Oh, is that bad?
Not for us. She's gonna be in here all day, by herself, in the dark, painting diamonds. Poor thing. Poor thing. So we're gonna give her a little surprise. Oh, sounds like a Cheshire cat.
Won't that make her mad?
Let her get mad.
That's half the fun. I don't want to make her mad.
Grace, do you have to be that way about everything?
What way?
Your teeth, Grace. Put some on your teeth. Ain't like Amalia don't deserve it. She paints more dials than any girl on this floor and can't be bothered to talk to nobody either. You say, Amalia, what's new? And she just looks at you funny.
I don't think she can speak much English.
Wouldn't kill her to smile, would it? She's coming. Get the lights.
Girls!
Mrs. MACNEIL!
Painting your faces? Have you gone off your minds? It was just a joke.
Just a joke. A joke like that can lose a girl her job.
No, Mrs. MACNEIL. I am sure that is not necessary.
I don't tolerate no foolishness, Doctor.
Very good. Foolishness we do not want. Mr. Reader, this is the inspection room. All dials come here that are painted. And here are some of the girls who shall be on the floor working. Girls, this is Mr. Reader, our new company vice president and your new floor manager.
And I was just telling Mr. Reader what a fine bunch of girls we have here. I'm sure now he must think I'm halfway out of my mind.
Mr. Reader, perhaps you have some words for our girls here. Mrs. MACNEIL.
Well, girls, this paint you've been playing with is very expensive. You realize this? It takes several tons of ore to produce a single gram of radium. But that's a lot of work. Hard work for the men in our extraction plant. They do this work gladly. Do you understand why? Why they work so hard, what we are working for? Yes,
The war?
that's right. The war. The dolls you paint save lives, girls. Our boys in the field depend on them to read in the dark and mistaken what they see. Otherwise, some of our boys won't be coming home. So girls, if you keep playing around, don't take the work seriously. Well, you're just playing straight into the hands of the Kaiser. We don't want that now, do we?
No, absolutely not, sir.
So, let's get back to work now and leave the tomfoolery to home.
Mr. Reader, I just wanted to say I am so sorry. I won't ever do nothing like this again.
Well, dear, just keep this in mind. If you do right by us, we will do right by you.
They say 17th, 1921. Nancy Jane Harlan for the New York Graphic, the Graphic's only girl reporter.
Jack Youngwood reporting for the Newark Ledger, Newark's first source for news.
Madame Marie Curie, eminent French scientist, embarks on a whistle-stop tour of the United States.
First stop, New York City, where she's greeted by an enthusiastic crowd of well-wishers.
The High Priestess of Science is headed for Washington to receive a gift of 1 gram of radium, valued at $100,000.
Purchased for her by Marie Curie Radium Club, an association made up of 100,000 American women.
Who each gave $1 to support humanitarian research with radium.
Grace, over here. Irene? Irene, look, I got my certificate. Member, Madame Curie Radium Club. You gave $1? It's all for science. Science? What about my room and board? Look, there she is.
Welcome all. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I must ask you to please limit your questions. Madame Curie is about to embark on an exhaustive tour of the country, and she is under strict doctor's orders to rest. Although, in the true fashion of a scientist who can think only of her research, her life's work, she has refused to rest.
Madame Curie, what will you do with the radium? What will you do with the radium?
I will continue my experiments to find better methods for the treatment of the cancer. Is radium a cure for all cancer?
Cure for the cancer? Yes, cure for the cancer, that is so. It has already cured all kinds of the cancer.
But some doctors dispute that.
Then they do not understand the method. There is no question. Radium will cure the cancer.
Madame Curie?
Madame Curie.
Madame Curie, how have you managed to devote yourself both to science and to your children?
It has not been easy, but my daughters share my gratitude to the American women for their interest in science and my work. I am most grateful.
Madame Curie.
Madame Curie.
Madame Curie.
No more questions. Dr. Curie is on a very tight schedule. Mrs. Andrew Carnegie has sent a car and will escort Dr. Curie personally, as will I, to Washington, where President Harding will present the gift of 1 gram of radium.
You see that, Charlie? This is a marketing opportunity. Let's send her whatever watches, courtesy of the United States Radium Corporation.
We'll need a press release.
Radium isn't just for scientists to study. The average American can share in its glory every night on luminous watches, luminous clocks. Anyone who thinks they're just novelties, consider the past 50 years of advances. The electric light, the telegraph,
The telephone
the automobile, all once dismissed as novelties, as toys.
are now essentials to modern life. Huh. Got it, that ought to sell some watches.
Watches, absolutely. See, that's not where the growth is now, Charlie. The medical market.
And Standard Chemical owns it.
Only because SHOPGIRL lets them take it. But if we wanted to, we could get half their business. Just a matter of positioning.
Standard Chemical publishes its own journal, sends it out monthly to 12,000 doctors. We could do something similar.
But with capsule reports, they save the doctor's time. They get the information, find it fast.
And have us to thank for it.
We'll send it to every doctor in the U.S. Radium Society.
Every doctor in the American Medical Association.
That's the spirit, Charlie. See, advertising. That's the wave of the future. It's not just a product. It's how you promote it.
You should have seen it, Grace. The church was filled with flowers, lilies and orchids and carnations, and you know how I love orchids.
They were orchids.
They were orchids, Irene.
Flags.
They were orchids. I know an orchid when I see one. Purple orchids. Oh, and that smell. Oh, what was it like? It was almost like flowers? No. It was like heaven. I was gonna say it smelled like heaven.
Like heaven. KATHRYN, it was a funeral. You make it out like it was some Valentino picture.
It wasn't just a funeral. It was Amalia's funeral. And it was beautiful. You should have been there. The church was like the botanical gardens. The company sent a big spray of flowers too. Carnations.
Mums,
carnations.
Those were mums. Well, it sounds like it was a nice service anyhow.
Girls, the whistle's already gone. Now then, I received new instructions this day. We're going back to the old way of pointing the brushes. We was using too much paint in the cloth.
But
Yes, Grace? Something you wish to say?
Dr. von SOCHOKY told me not to do that. He said it's unsanitary.
Unsanitary? Well, I can hardly believe he'd say such a thing. We've been doing this as long as I've been here. You must have misunderstood him.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're not to get new brushes until you're done with the old. And they gotta be so bad they can't get a point no more.
You can't make total like that.
Well, you'll do your best then, since I have my instructions.
I need a new brush.
It's not for us to be asking questions, is it? It's for us to do the work.
I have my instructions, girls. I have my instructions.
Here's the instruction for you, MACNEIL. Why don't you let some of that starch out of your corset? Was she at the service? MACNEIL, are you kidding? You think she crossed the street for her own mother?
Most everybody else was, though. You was about the only girl from the floor that wasn't there.
Oh, I wanted to come, but Ma was working and I had to watch the little ones.
You could have brought them.
All 7?
Well, if I was you, I'd have tried to been there.
Just lay off. Grace feels bad as it is. Were many of the fellas there?
Oh, there were lots of fellas from downstairs. Mr. Roth from the front office, Dr. von SOCHOKY, and Mr. READER.
And he left early.
So what? He was there all the same. Oh, and Grace, you know that fellow from Persuasion? The one with the red hair? What's his name?
The tall fellow with the freckles.
Yes, that's the one that snaps all the time.
George. Jerry.
I think it is George.
Jerry Mallen. He's the one who was always down with Amalia in the day room.
Oh, and Grace, after the match is over, he goes up to the coffin, he goes like this, he goes, right?
No!
Yes.
Really?
Oh, for pity's sakes. Well, he did, and no one could believe it.
And so what if he did?
So what? He was in love with her, that's so what? Don't you think so, Grace?
I guess he had to be if he did that.
Could you imagine it? Could you imagine it? If he loved her, he never got the chance to tell her. Never got the chance to say because he was just so shy. And she was so beautiful. And now their love is forever thwarted. He'll never get that chance to tell her. Not ever again.
Poor Amalia.
Poor Amalia.
Poor kid.
It was real bad, Grace. Albina went through the whole lot, everyone crying. Even their father crying so bad. I had never seen a man cry before, and there he was just bawling like a baby.
And you know why, too? Because their daughter had died. What she died from.
Irene, don't go spreading stories.
What? It's not a story. Albina told us. No reason Grace shouldn't know. Know what? Know what? Amalia?
Ain't it awful? Albina said their father's fit to be tied, too. 6 girls and Mallen, none of them ever gonna go to a dance ever again.
All because Amalia upped and died from syphilis! What? I can't help it if that's what she died from. You don't know that for sure.
It was on the death certificate.
Anemia and complications from syphilis. But Amalia was ever so nice. Guess she got around more than we knew. Maybe it was a mistake. It could have been a mistake. Come on. Doctors are wrong sometimes. They make mistakes.
That's true. Doctor's wrong about anything.
Hey, what's Mama got to do with this?
Don't you remember, Irene? Doctor said she would be fine up until the day she died. Have a cup of tea to drink. Have a good night's rest. 2 days later, we were burying her in Rosedale Cemetery.
Girls, the gentlemen are here to make an announcement.
Thank you, Mrs. MACNEIL. Girls, we're here to put a few rumors to rest.
And to explain a few changes. Yeah?
Yes. As some of you may have heard by now, Dr. SHOPGIRL is stepping down, and he wanted to take this moment to...
Do make with goodbye. And Mr. ROEDER was kindly consented. Some of you I have known since you were little girls, coming here during the war, working so hard, day after day, 200, 300, some of you 500 dials a day. You were all so excited to be part of our work here, of this company. I started in my own kitchen mixing the paint. I knew I found something miraculous, something to make life better, easier. And now what do I read? Day after day, more and more uses there are for the radium. More than I ever dreamed it's possible.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. Well, girls, the doctor's a very busy man and must be on his way. So let's wish him the very best of luck in his new business ventures. Very good, then.
And Mr. ROEDER, good luck wish to you also. The lady steps to your new company president.
Thank you.
When Mr. ROEDER first came 4 years ago to us, I knew I saw in him a man of great enterprise.
Thank you.
And great ambition.
Yes, thank you.
Little did I know the direction his ambition would take. But one of the great things with this country are all the opportunities it presents to a young man. And his friends.
And so, girls.
And so, ladies, let us wish Mr. ROEDER the very best in the new direction he intends the company to take.
New direction?
Well, with this slow down the dial painting,
Now, Doctor.
and moving into the medical market, there's bound to be lots of changes, yeah?
Well, the doctor is referring to some of our larger customers are setting up their own dial painting studios.
Which means less work for our girls here.
In the short run, things may be slower here. However, the Waterbury Clock Company in Connecticut will need help setting up its new studios. We were intending to make an announcement next week. We'll make it now. Mr. MACNEIL.
Well, we'll be sending some of you girls up there.
The work is supervisory in nature, which means more pay. You got anyone in mind?
Louise Conlon was one, Sarah Deutsch, Lynn McCarthy, and KATHRYN Shaw. I have the entire list downstairs. I'll post it today.
Fine. There you have it, girls. Now, as we're all on the clock, we'll leave you to it.
Thank you. Yes. I wish you all the very best.
Let's back to work with you girls.
What you gonna do? You gonna do that, John? Oh, I don't know. It's awful far from home. Tommy would have a fit.
Oh, come on. Wouldn't it be fun? Right, Irene? Irene?
Irene, honey, you all right?
I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
What? Your mouth is bleeding.
$35 a week, and she quits the place.
Part of life than money.
That's what you say when you're young, Tom. But you and Grace get to be my age, the house full of your kids underfoot. You'll thank God for every penny you put by.
We got money to put by.
How much?
Enough to get married on.
Don't take much to get married on. You have enough to stay married on?
You let us get married and we'll find out.
You still eating, Tommy?
It's good.
You're gonna get fat.
Gotta keep up his strength. He works hard for his money.
Don't start, Mom.
I didn't say nothing. It's your father who hit the roof over it.
He didn't hit the roof.
You should have seen the man's face, Tom, when he found out Grace wasn't working no more. Most girls would give their eye teeth for a job like that. Good money, easy work, nice-looking fellows around the plant.
You didn't tell me about them, Grace.
Hardly that many of them. Didn't seem worth the mention.
And she leaves it all behind, for reasons unknown. I'm tired of it up there, she says. Is you tired of this paycheck, I says? Who needs a paycheck, she says. I got a boyfriend to take me out on Saturdays.
She said that?
You know I did not. Besides, I've got a new job. I start at the bank on Monday.
The bank, and what's that pay?
Enough.
Enough. Always enough. You know what that means, Tom. Don't come close to what it was paying up at the radium plant.
It's office work.
Office work. Well, guess that means you'll be spending more money on clothes then.
She really is steamed at you.
I don't see what difference it makes, so long as I'm working somewhere.
Don't make no difference to me. I just thought you liked it up there.
Sure, I liked it. I I worked there 4 years.
So, I've been delivering mail almost 8 years. I plan on delivering mail for another 20 or 30 years if I'm lucky. Nothing like a steady work and a good pension to help you sleep at night.
I don't have a pension and I sleep just fine.
Oh, I bet you do. So how come you quit, Grace?
Lots of girls are quitting. Work is slow, and it hasn't been the same ever since Irene left. Besides, wouldn't you rather have a girlfriend who works at the bank?
Not as much as I like a wife who don't work anywhere.
Close your eyes. I got a surprise.
Yeah? Want me to pull the shades?
Not that kind of surprise. Close your eyes. Now open.
Wallpaper?
For the baby's room.
Baby's room? You won't kiss me and you're talking about babies?
Well, there's gonna be babies eventually, Tommy.
Well, sure, but you know, Grace, most girls, they get married before they decorate the nursery.
Plan ahead for once. Pick one.
They're both the same.
No, they're not. This one has little flowers and this one has big flowers. So pick one of them.
This some kind of test?
No, it's just wallpaper.
It is some kind of test.
No, Tommy, can you please just choose one?
That one.
Really?
The other one, then.
Do you really like it though?
They're both nice.
I think this one is pretty nice.
That one, then.
I want you to like it too.
If you'll like it, I'll like it. Wallpaper's wallpaper.
No, it isn't. Gotta pick something you can stand to look at for 20 years.
Same way you pick one?
Nice going, smarty pants. Keep it up, you won't ever get that kiss.
Okay, okay. This one. This one, hands down.
I like it. A nice neutral yellow goes with a boy or a girl. And until the baby comes, we could use the room for other things.
Yeah? Like what?
Like a painting studio, maybe?
A painting studio, maybe? Didn't you get a painting at work?
Not the kind I wanted to do. Tommy, I used to paint watercolors at school. And ever since I started working, with helping Ma and watching the kids, I just don't have time. Once we get married, I just want a little time to myself. So as I can paint and do watercolors or oils. I could paint portraits in oil. I could paint a picture of you if you like.
Why not? Paint a big picture of me so we can hang it in the outhouse. So all of our friends can come around so they can use the can just so they can look at it.
Oh, the way you talk sometimes.
Grace, if you want to paint pictures, paint pictures. I ain't gonna stop you.
You say that now, but you'll change your tune once we get married.
And I'll be whistling Dixie.
Just you wait. Till you come home one night, all wore out. When every customer on your routes had 3 times the mail. Maybe it's Christmas, maybe. Some dog took after you. Some old lady kept you waiting on her stoop, telling you all about her grandchildren. And you wouldn't have the heart to tell her you can't talk. I know you. So you get home, all tired, cranky, late besides, hungry, wanting your dinner. And there I am with my easel set up in the kitchen, a drop cloth on the floor, and all my paints across the table. And your dinner? Nowhere to be found. What would you say then?
Better be a picture of me you're painting.
I know what you'd say. Where's my dinner? That's what you'd say. Where's my dinner?
Well, sure. I'd still admire the painting. I just want to look at it in a full stomach is all. So, pick the right wallpaper?
Maybe I'll look at stripes.
Stripes? Polka dots? I don't care, Grace. Let's just get married already. You're plenty old enough. Tell your mom we ain't waiting no more. We'll just run off.
Tommy, we are not running off. We're gonna do it right. A nice church wedding with flowers and music, and then a week at the seashore. Just us. And we'll take our time to get settled in when we get back. It'll be worth the wait, you'll see.
doctor?
The doctor said we need to pull another tooth in the back.
Well, what's it to?
Hazel Cruiser. Any connection to the others?
Only by virtue of employment.
Except she has got a good lawyer.
Knows how to write a good letter, anyway. That lawyer
And she no longer works here.
left 6 months ago.
This makes, what, 4 now?
3.
4, can't imagine.
I wouldn't include her.
She worked here.
But she also worked other places. And besides, what she died from, you couldn't pick up here. At least I don't think you can.
That isn't funny, Charlie. Besides, that's just idle talk.
In my experience, there's usually something to idle talk, especially when it comes to girls like that.
From a large family, wasn't she?
Italians. The conditions they live in, 10, 12 people in 3 rooms. It's no wonder they don't all die of one infection or another.
3 then. And how many dead?
Only Miss Magic, but I haven't heard from her people.
That's too clear anyway. Statute of limitations is 2 years. Miss Cruiser, on the other hand, is in a position to make some trouble now.
In all the time that I've been here, no one has as much as slipped on the floor. Now listen.
We're talking about 4 girls. Out of the how many hundreds that we've employed?
600, 700 over the years.
And some of them were sick when they got here. That one girl you hired was a complete cripple. Couldn't even climb up the stairs. Her father had to carry her up to the studio every morning.
It didn't make any difference to me how she got up the stairs. And she was a fast worker, and a very sweet little girl.
But she was in poor health.
She needed the work.
Charlie.
And that's for the money. You know, to feel productive, to have a purpose. That's what work does, Charlie. It gives you a purpose. Now, I don't see any reason why we should stop hiring girls like that.
When they get sick and try to blame us for it, you might want to reconsider that policy.
Let's see what Dr. Drinker has to say.
Dr. Drinker.
Some professor at the Harvard School of Industrial Hygiene.
He chairs the department. He's agreed to take a look at our operations.
Don't you think we're jumping the gun a bit hiring him?
We've had 6 girls quit this week, and Mrs. MacNeil tells me there could be more.
Girls come and go all the time.
It's never been like this. Okay, these girls are terrified. We've got to do something to calm them.
Letting Drinker examine them? That sounds like a recipe for mass hysteria to me.
We'll tell them it's a routine physical. Edward,
Companies give physicals all the time.
and Drinker will start next week.
In the meantime, I reckon I would make an offer to Miss Cruiser.
Settle?
There's no proof their problems are connected to us.
If she sues, believe me, you won't like what the press has to say about you. And neither will your investors.
You think this will affect the stock offering?
Don't you?
Wonderful. We'll open at 30 and close at 10.
Or not open at all.
But if we give this girl something, that'll keep her quiet?
That would be a condition of the settlement.
Maybe we better do it.
Suppose this lawyer has a racket going. You know, he finds sick girls and talks to them making suits. And then we reward him for his larceny.
Unless Miss Cruiser genuinely believes she got sick here.
Could be like Charlie says. Comes from a large immigrant family. That will educate not very many resources.
A few $100s could make a big difference to a girl like that.
Certainly. Pay a few doctor's bills, buy some medicine. Looks of it, she's not going to last much longer anyway.
So it would be a gesture of decency then.
Exactly.
What do you think we should offer?
March 24, 1924, Jack Youngwood reporting for the New Work Ledger.
Nancy Jane Harlan for the New York the Graphic's only girl reporter.
Could radium water pose a cure for crippling arthritis? Scientific studies suggest a connection.
Dateline, Orange, New Jersey. Radium water products offer a miracle cure for crippling arthritis.
Some patients report significant abatement in their symptoms.
Mrs. Jeremy Michaels of the Bronx tells how radium water transformed her life.
My pain got so bad, I couldn't hardly bend over.
While some only reported mild relief,
This poor, brave woman could not even bend down to kiss her little ones goodnight.
And I got 3. Let me tell you, they are a handful.
Dr. Hare
Examiner of Essex County commented on the study.
Preliminary at best.
Your recommendations, Dr. Mallen?
I advise a further study. Yes, further study.
Then Mrs. Michaels tried RADIUM.
They said it would help with my rheumatism. So I drank a bottle a day for a month. It wasn't cheap, but I was desperate.
The test sample was questionably small.
Well, first off, it felt like I'd been hit by a bolt of lightning. It was that powerful. Now, I drink a bottle a week just to maintain my health. I hang laundry, scrub the floor, same way I always done.
Dr. William J.A. Bailey of Orange, inventor of RADIUM, reports strong demand for his product.
Dr. William Bailey of Orange announces sales of RADIUM exceed 100,000 cases worldwide.
Radioactivity is one of the most remarkable agents in medical science. I drink RADIUM myself, and I can vouch for its power.
A bottle a day.
At $1 a bottle?
Worth every penny.
Yes, indeed. I myself was the picture of lethargy before I discovered the amazing, vitalizing qualities of radium water. Now look at me. I'm nearly 50 years old, but I have the energy of a man in his 30s.
You rather look like a man in his 30s.
Well, thanks.
A testament to the tonic's potency.
Or to the cell's creativity.
RADIUM! It's perpetual sunshine!
And a perpetual money machine for its inventor.
Is there no end to what science can do?
Don't need no appointment. It's a busy place, KATHRYN. If you don't have an appointment, maybe we should make one.
I shouldn't need an appointment for this.
I'm sorry, I don't find anything under Schwab.
No. It's under Rudolph.
Rudolph?
The girl I'm asking about, Irene Rudolph.
Did she file the complaint?
No, her dentist did.
The dentist.
Irene's dentist, Dr. KNEFF. He said she might have Saucedo and he would complain to the health department about it. But when I asked him, he said he hadn't heard nothing. It's been more than 6 months now.
Saucedo.
Yes!
KATHRYN, it could have been like your doctor said. A blood infection?
But what gave it to her? That's the thing. What is it from?
From dirt. You get infections from dirt.
From dirt. Her face puffed up like a pumpkin. Her jaw rotted so bad she couldn't eat nothing. You think you get something like that from a little dirt? You get it from phosphorus. They're saying it's the radium in the paint, but it's the phosphorus that makes it glow.
Oh, honestly, KATHRYN, you can't really believe that.
You saw her, Grace.
KATHRYN, if it was like what your doctor said, they would never let you work up there in the first place.
Sure, they'd have shut the place down.
Shut it down? Who? Who's gonna shut it down?
I don't know, the county?
Honestly, Grace, you are such a ninny.
Hey.
How are they gonna shut it down if they don't know about it, huh? You ever think of that?
Now, come on.
It's all right, Tommy.
She's got no business talking to you like that.
She's just upset.
Upset? She's gone around the bend. She probably thinks you're dumping arsenic in the drinking water. Next, will probably dumping babies and dumping them in the furnace.
Go ahead and laugh. You won't be laughing so hard when it's you coming in here 6 months after Grace.
KATHRYN! It's just a toothache.
Yeah? That's how it started for Irene, too. Just a toothache. You wait, Grace. You wait. You'll wake up one morning, your jaw hurting so bad you won't be able to eat nothing. So 6
analysis of the paint.
Let me see that.
Miss Really,
Who's Miss Young?
that's the health inspector,
The paint
miss.
is a harmless compound of radium and zinc.
As I was saying, they ordered an analysis of the paint. There was no phosphorus anywhere in the paint.
There's no phosphorus anywhere in the plant.
There! You see, Catherine?
Miss Young toured the plant herself, and she found nothing amiss. I'm sorry.
Well, guess we can get some lunch now.
I want to file another complaint.
They already did.
I'm gonna file another complaint!
Jesus.
Catherine, these folks, they're awful busy here.
I'm gonna file another complaint.
I just don't see what good this is gonna do, making such a fuss like this.
Grace. 3 surgeries, and they wanted to cut her again. She finally said no. She knew. What was left of her jaw was rotted so bad, the smell. It was terrible. And the worst of it, Grace said I couldn't even look at her. Irene was so afraid of being alone, but I left her. I left her alone. When she died, it was the middle of the night, and no one was there.
I'm sorry, I'd like another form. My friend would like to file a complaint.
Another complaint.
Is the girl still sick? No. She died.
Wait right here. I see Amora!
Harriet, you'll come down from that tree at once.
I'm waiting for Papa.
Fine. When he gets here, I'll send him up after you.
There he is! Papa! Papa!
Harriet!
Harriet?
Papa, I can see clear to the church.
Can you? Do you see your grandfather?
No. But I see the schoolhouse.
You think this is funny?
She's enjoying herself.
Harriet!
I'll tell you what. She has no one to shout to. She won't shout.
We can hear her all over the neighborhood.
Catherine,
When she comes down, I want you to speak to her.
she's 9 years old.
I am trying to raise a daughter, not a son.
Time is on your side. Because in another year or two, she'll lose all interest in trees, develop a fascination with boys.
That's supposed to scare me.
And you'll be frantic, because she'll no longer want to climb trees.
What's this?
Something to give you vitality.
You think I need vitality?
That's what it says in the bottle.
Is it pure?
We're a supplier. Want to try it?
If it'll give me vitality, how could I refuse? Your father came by to see me today.
Another hard blood case.
4 children at home, all under the age of 6.
Let me guess. Wife in the hospital with cancer.
Yes.
And the husband's been laid off from, the brickyard.
Yes.
Through no fault of his own.
How did you know?
Dad was around to see me yesterday. There's never enough with him to have ordinary ambitions. You gotta have a mission in life.
And you do.
No, I have a business plan.
You can't tell me you wouldn't help this man if you could.
If I could. But I can't give him a job that doesn't exist.
What about Dan Lane?
Dan?
Maybe he could use some help.
In the laboratory? Dan needs trained technicians, not a bricklayer. Why don't you send him to Mrs. Middleton? Don't you women have a social club for things like this?
You mean the Women's Club Civics Committee?
Right.
Yes, the club takes an interest in such cases, but we're not an employment service either. Which is why I thought you could help him.
Oh, so you do love being married to the company president.
It has its advantages.
Ever think of trading it in?
Do you?
Well, I got my shoes shined this morning, and while I sat there and watched the boy work, I thought, this is quite an enterprise. You know, the work walks in, the work walks out. No inventory, no warehouse, no health inspectors. Got no stock price.
You'll trade all of it in for your own shoe shine stand.
Your headaches, that way.
So you're in one of those moods again. What is it this time? It can't be the market. It went up today.
Now you are reading the financial pages?
I have to entertain myself somehow. So, what happened today? You're being very strange.
Am I? I'm sorry.
You can tell me no.
Nothing to tell. Really, I mean, this is going to be your best year ever.
So it's the prospect of success that you find so disheartening.
I'll get my checkbook.
What for?
Your bricklayer.
Artie, he needs a job, not charity. What is it your father always says? A working man needs work. It wears
on his soul not to work. All right. It's a matter of his soul. That's different, I guess. But I'll have him talk to Dan.
Artie.
But, I make no promises, Diane.
No promises.
To your health.
Come here.
How long have you had this drainage?
A week or two. Hurts something awful, Dr. Neff.
Anything else bothering you?
My back hurts some too.
You're back now. You seen your regular doctor?
He says it's nerves.
Nerves.
About my wedding and all.
This ain't no case of nerves. Hope you told him that.
What do you think?
I think you better schedule that surgery.
Couldn't it wait a little till after my wedding?
If you don't have that surgery, you won't have no wedding.
Huh?
Miss Dwyer, I want you to listen to me. Your jawbone is decaying. That's the black pus oozing out of your gums. It's the bone itself.
That's impossible.
To Mr. Arthur Reeder, U.S. Radium Corporation, from Cecil Drinker, Harvard University. Encloses our report.
Finally.
We believe the trouble in your plant is due to the radium.
Radium?
It can't be as bad as all that.
This can't be.
If you don't schedule that surgery, you will develop a septic condition. It could be fatal.
The blood changes in your employees can be explained on no other grounds.
Everything I've got, I saved for my wedding.
Photographic film carried by employees show heavy fogging.
Well, I got a suggestion for you.
And we suspect high levels of gamma radiation throughout the plant.
Go to the radium plant and explain your situation.
Go to the company.
We realize no proof can be offered at present.
Once they see what kind of shape you're in,
This is impossible.
they kind of feel obligated to help you out.
But in light of the material in the literature,
It's a mistake.
and the facts disclosed by our investigation,
I don't see how they can refuse.
we recommend immediate and drastic remedial action.
Look, if you want, I can have them work through me. Just pay my bills directly.
You think they'd do that?
Charlie!
They got a moral obligation, don't you think?
I guess so.
Here, we'll do it right now. I'll get some papers.
He has to be wrong. That's all. He's wrong. Charlie, he has to be wrong.
He must have overlooked something.
If there is some new ailment caused by radium, it should occur generally throughout the plant.
One would expect.
There are several hundred milligrams in solution at all times in the big vats, several hundred milligrams in the ore, and several hundred in crystallizing.
The entire backyard is filled with tailings.
Radium is present in good amounts all over the property.
If it's in the radium, then the incidence of illness should be highest in the laboratory.
And no one there is sick.
Then maybe it's some combination of the radium with the zinc?
Or something peculiar to our plant alone.
Some kind of bacteria, perhaps, in the brushes.
It can't be the radium. There are dozens of application plants across the country, and none have ever reported anything like that.
The Department of Labor wants to see the report.
Yes, I'm aware.
What are we going to do? This tears us to pieces. How do we answer them?
They want to see the report. We'll show them this.
One page?
The most important page.
Drinker will never stand for this.
Drinker works for us. Look, this is a proprietary report. What we do with it is our business.
But the Department of Labor, Arthur.
I just need a little time, Charlie. Just a little time.
They can shut us down for this.
Scientists, government men, they have no idea what it takes to run a business. Bunch of shocky, that advertising was a dirty word. I mean, he laughed at the very idea of promotion. I cannot tell you how many times I walked into that man's office and he turned a deaf ear to everything I told him. But we showed him, Charlie. We showed him. Look at us. We are the world's largest supplier of radium. The largest in the world. You know what it took for us to get here. Do you think I'm going to stand idly by and watch our good name be dragged through the mud? Trust me, Charlie.
Dr. Flynn, it's awful nice of you to come all this way.
Not at all, my dear, not at all.
I told my surgeon you was coming over, so he sent me the results of my blood work.
Excellent.
And so,
I must say, Miss Fryer, your blood looks better than mine.
it does?
That's what happens to an old man who smokes. Now, tell me what else is troubling you.
My feet and my back, mostly. I've had to wear a brace for a while.
I see. And this started before you left the company or after?
After I left. Dr. KNEFF says this all has to do with the radium. I know another girl at the plant who died from it. IRENE.
Oh, yes, terrible thing. Vincent's angina.
What's that?
That's an ulcerated condition of the mouth, my dear.
From the radium.
Oh, no, no, no. It's an unfortunate and rare result of poor dental care. So let this be a lesson to you. Always brush your teeth.
There was something else in the papers about this. About other girls who were getting sick. I know one girl I used to work with. She's in the hospital in New York. Doctors don't know what to do with her.
Miss
They've never
Fryer,
seen anything
don't
like
tell
it.
me you pay any attention to the papers. Those stories are not scientific.
But
Reporters are not scientific. They do not follow scientific methods. They write to sell, not to educate. The scientist isn't concerned with what sells. He undertakes years of painstaking study to arrive at an understanding of the intricate natural processes which most could never presume to comprehend. You do well to listen to the science and ignore what's written in the papers, because I can tell you right now, radium has nothing to do with what's ailing you.
then what is ailing me?
Poor diet, Miss Fryer, poor diet.
But Dr. KNEFF said
Dr.
that...
Neff is a dentist, not a physician. What you have is a vitamin deficiency. You must eat more fresh fruit.
Hard to do in the winter.
And raw meat as well, to help with the anemia. Raw calf's liver in particular. Cook it if you must, but eat it twice a week, at a minimum. Oh, no, 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 Miss Fryer, I'm a scientist. I take purely scientific interest in your situation. By allowing me to examine you, you are allowing me to further my study. I thank you. Call me anytime, day or night.
Okay, Dr. Flynn.
Happy
Thanks.
good service, my dear.
Dr. Frederick Flynn, Ph.D., Physiology, Columbia University. Ph.D.? That's not a real doctor.
My findings, Mr. Reader.
He's seen half a dozen girls who used to work at the plant. Word I hear, he's working for the company.
An objective evaluation, I trust.
The source of my funding has no bearing on my research.
Everything I've got, I saved for my wedding. I can't believe somebody would do something like that. Straight out lie to you like that.
Nothing surprises me.
It's exactly like you said, KATHRYN. These people will say anything. They'll do anything.
Except, say the truth.
Well, we're gonna make them, KATHRYN. We're gonna make sure someone hears about this.
I must say, I am most grateful, Dr. Flynn, but I am most particularly grateful to hear that young lady you examined is doing so much better.
I never examined her, no. I merely consulted with her.
All the same, she is doing much better, isn't that so?
From what I can see, Mr. Reader, she seems to be on the road to recovery.
Excellent.
Here's my statements of fees and expenses.
Mr. Lee will draw you a check.
And so, I leave you with this final thought. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not have to accept injustice. We can use our power as consumers to influence the practices of those who would wish to profit from our patronage. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Wiley. And thank you to the New Jersey Consumer League for another job well done. I don't believe we'll have time for any questions, as that is the end of our program. But please, feel free to join us in the next room for some light refreshments.
You want anything?
My throat's a little dry.
Can I help you, Miss?
I'm here to see Miss Wiley.
You're not a member of the Women's Club.
No, ma'am, but Miss
Are
Wiley.
you the guest of a member?
No, ma'am, but Miss Wiley
Then,
said.
sir, she'll be happy to see you during her regular business hours.
I'm not leaving till I see Miss Wiley.
It's all right. It's fine, Miss Wilson.
You must be Miss Fryer. Yes, ma'am. I know I should have stopped by your office, but I missed an awful lot of work lately, and I didn't want to miss no more.
No need to apologize. I've been needing to call upon you myself. Please, sit down.
No. Me and KATHRYN, we wrote to the company a couple months ago, but we never heard nothing. Then we spoke to a couple lawyers, but they all said they can't do nothing because it's been so long since we left the plant. Something about the law won't allow it.
The statute of limitations.
Right. And we spoke to one lawyer. He said he'd try to sue anyhow. Only he wanted $1,000 up front. I already spent everything I saved for my wedding on doctors and dentists and hospitals, and I still don't know what's wrong exactly. And Tom, that's my fella, he says he wants to get married anyhow. But I just wonder, what good would I do him like this? Miss Wiley, if I could just get some compensation and settle my debts, then maybe I wouldn't feel like I was saddling Tom with such a burden. I'm sorry to rattle on at you like this. I'm just so tired of being pushed around.
I don't blame you.
Miss Young at the health department, she said the Consumers League has, what did she say, clout?
I'd like to think so. We've certainly had our share of successes.
So will you help us then?
Tell me, Miss Fryer, just how far are you willing to go with this?
Ma'am?
Suppose I do find you a lawyer, someone to take your case on a contingency. You wouldn't have to pay him unless you won. Would you be willing to sue?
I want my compensation.
Of course you do. Now suppose the company says, here, Miss Fryer, here's some money for you. Only you are to tell no one how you got sick, and you are to tell nobody what we've agreed to.
Keep it quiet, you mean?
Yes?
Oh, that don't seem right.
It isn't right. But that's what they'll do. They will try to buy your silence. Is it for sale, Miss Fryer?
No, ma'am, it isn't.
Good.
So you will help
us then. I think I can help you. If you're willing to take some chances. Chances? If you would be willing to set aside your own need, just for the moment, we can put a stop to that company. We can stop them dead in their tracks. What do I have to do? We start by putting you on page 1.
Page 1? You want her to talk to the newspaper?
Not just one newspaper. Many. Many newspapers.
Is that really necessary? All we want is for Grace to get her competent.
Tommy, let her finish. I understand your concerns, but the U.S. Radium Corporation has already shown they are willing to go to extremes to protect themselves. No. I'm afraid the only way we'll get to them is to hit them where it matters most. Their public image. When every newspaper in America tells your story, how you suffer, how you were sorely treated, how the company denied all responsibility. Believe me, Miss Fryer, when that happens, our third reader will have no choice but to come to the table with his hat in his hands. All right, Miss Wiley, I know you're frightened. It's okay. Right now, I'm more angry than I am scared. Good. You hang on to that. You're going to need it. Only make sure no one else sees it. Ma'am? Public sympathy, Miss Fryer. That's our strongest weapon. And the people don't have much sympathy for an angry woman.
December 4th, 1927, Jack Yago reported for the New Work Ledger
Nancy Jane Harley for the New York Graphic,
on the strange case of the Radium Girls,
who claimed they were poisoned at the hands of their employer.
and now seek their day in court.
$250,000. That's the price tag on their suffering.
$250,000.
Ask me, it's all a sham.
What do you mean? Those girls are very sick.
Sick of working, sure.
Doctors say the Radium Girls only have a year to live.
Only 1 year to live and 250 grand to spend. What would you do with that kind of money?
What would you do to ease your last suffering days on Earth? What would you do with $250,000?
I'd buy a wardrobe like Irene Castle's.
I'd give it all to charity.
Then I'd fly around the world, first class, with all my friends.
I'd play the stock market.
I'd buy my wife a fur coat and a diamond the size of New Hampshire.
I'd use it to pay my medical bills and to pay off the second mortgage on our house, the one my father took out to pay for the last operation.
Pretty Grace Fryer sits at home,
Suffering bravely through this entire ordeal
struggling valiantly to keep up her flagging spirits.
for the sake of her family and her friends.
It hurts to smile, but I try to smile. I know if I don't, I'll go crazy.
Tell us, Miss Fryer, how does it feel, knowing you have so little time left?
I try not to think about it.
But it must get to you sometimes.
No one all you've been through?
And the company's getting fat off your labor.
And all they have to say about it is,
No comment!
Don't you just want to punch somebody?
Oh no, that won't do no good. I'd rather just think about how it's gonna be when justice prevails. Maybe then I can do something nice for my folks. Send them on a trip. They never did have no honeymoon.
What a fine example of womanhood. We can only aspire to bear our cross in life as nobly as this young girl.
Mr. Barry, I must object to these kinds of histrionics.
I had nothing to do with that, Mr. Markley.
I've been in this game a long time, Mr. Barry. When I see a story like this move over the wires, I'm not so naive to believe plaintiff's attorney has nothing to do with it.
What's your proposal, Mr. Markley?
1,500 for each girl.
$1,500.
That's not even a year's wages.
We think it's very generous, considering your case will survive the statute of limitations.
This is a case in equity, sir. The Chancery Court will come to a
The
different
Chancery
conclusion.
Court can't rewrite the law, and the law is clear. 2 years from the date of the injury. The clients are out of time.
2 years from the date the cause of injury is discovered.
Very clever, Mr. Barry. Very creative. Have to admire your imagination. But you've a long way to go before you convince the judge.
And in the meantime, Mr. Markley, the press will continue to take a great interest in the company's complete disregard to its workers.
No doubt that'll prove to be a great thrust for the Consumers League. You accuse us of exploiting these girls.
You're the one hiding behind the statute of limitations.
Hiding, Miss Wiley?
You know very well the law never anticipated a situation like this. Those girls were dying years before anybody knew the cause.
Before anybody knew. Does that include the U.S. Radium Corporation, Miss Wiley? When, or I should say, if this case ever makes it to trial, I can only hope that's her opening statement. They'll have made our defense. See what the hearing.
The arrogance of that man.
Explain to me again the purpose of these articles, Miss Wiley.
Public sympathy, Mr. Barry? That's the engine of reform?
You are antagonizing the company.
Then the strategy is working.
And what about the girls? How do you think they feel reading in a dozen different articles and they have so little time to live?
The U.S. Radium Corporation has already shown that they care nothing about the girls they have poisoned. But the average housewife in Orange cares very deeply. And so do millions of other women across the country. These women shop. They buy watches. Markley can be as smug as he likes, but he knows the New Jersey Consumers League will lead to only one outcome. That is why he was here today.
Well, I hope you're right, Miss Wiley.
Public sympathy, Mr. Barry. Wait and see.
Dear Mrs. Schwab, I read of your sad story in the Boston Globe, and I'm so sorry for your plight. It seems in this time of rapid advancement, the well-being of the average worker is overlooked. I would like to share with you girls the key to my own good health at the age of 92. It is called Christian Science.
Dear Miss Fryer, I read your woeful situation in the Atlanta Constitution, and I am prepared to offer you a solution. Venison, a wonder tonic made from all natural ingredients. Venison will restore your health and vitality. We are prepared to offer you girls a lifetime supply of venison in exchange for the exclusive rights to use your pictures in our advertisements.
Dear girl, I read about you in the Village Gazette. I run 100 head of cattle up here and do very well by myself. I've always longed for a companion and am well equipped to offer you a comfortable home in your final hours. A girl like you has suffered so much. Don't you think you deserve a few fleeting hours of happiness? Sincerely, your admirer, Leonard F. Watkins. P.S. Enclosed is my picture.
Look at this, Catherine. This man even sent a picture. You all right, Catherine?
Believe me, Ken.
Shall I get the nurse?
It's done this before. Never stop.
Maybe we should go.
No.
Don't go. Don't you need sleep? Sleep? Who can sleep? I never sleep. Well, you'll sleep tomorrow. Yeah. Might not wake up. Of course you'll wake up. Not if you don't go up. Sometimes you don't come out of it. It's so good. My mother's cousin, she went into the hospital for her appendix and she didn't come home again. Oh, you just can't think that way. That's all. Look at this mail. Miss Wiley said folks would be on our side, and she sure was right. Here's one from California.
What if we don't win?
Of course we'll win.
But what if we don't? My father will lose his house. We'll be out on the streets. You'll be out on the streets too. Your father must owe thousands. You and Tom, you will never get married.
How can you stand it, Grace? How can Tom
stand it. I don't ever hear him complain.
KATHRYN, as soon as the judge hears our testimony, he's gonna rule for us. All they gotta do is take one look at us. It'll be over in a day. You think so? Sure. When they see what kind of shape we're in, we'd be awful hard to ignore. Don't you think?
That'll be something. To see the look on Mr. Reader's face when we take the stand.
Now, you want to read some more mail?
They didn't have no vanilla, so I got some chocolate.
Took you long enough?
Don't get on me. I had 6 people stop me on the way over here. All of the reporters and all of them asking for you.
Waiting for me to die.
No one is waiting for you to die. It's true.
One of them called my mother, asking if I had died. When she said, no, he sounded disappointed.
Eat a little of this. You'll feel better.
Evening, girls. How about a picture?
For the love of Mike! What are you doing?
We need some pictures for the graphics exclusive on the girls.
Exclusive? What are you talking about?
$5,000, that's what. What do you say, Grace? That sound good to you? Think you could use $5,000?
I don't understand.
Perhaps you're familiar with Bernard McFadden.
Who? That faith leader?
Herbalist, Mr. KREIDER, herbalist. Bernard McFadden finds that herbal therapy is just the thing to get these girls back on their feet, and the graphic will pay for it. All we ask is the exclusive rights to their story from here on out. See for yourself.
So, you want to pay us to go see Bernard McFadden?
Easy money, huh?
Let me see that.
They're serious, Grace.
The graphic always does business on the up and up.
I don't know.
What does your father owe on the house?
I don't know exactly.
And that last hospital bill? That's a couple hundred at least.
At least.
Maybe we should think about this.
And all we have to do is talk to this herbalist fella.
Of course, we'll have to get our money's worth. A regular series of features with pictures, following the course of your treatment, your illness, recovery, or otherwise, depending on how it goes.
And then you print whatever you like?
Maybe we add some color. Everybody adds color.
It don't sound so bad.
Maybe we should talk to Miss Wiley about it.
Miss Wiley? What's it to her? You're the one with bills to pay.
It wouldn't be right to do something like this without talking to Miss Wiley.
You're a big girl, Grace. Can't you make your own decisions?
Of course I can make my own decision.
You take it if it came from the company.
The company owes me a lot more than that.
If you ever see it.
Grace, maybe we should do it.
It just don't feel right.
You're going to talk to the reporters anyhow. Why not get something out of it?
He's right, you know. Why give your story away for free when people are crazy to read it? Believe me, you girls can cash in big. The day we ran the feature on you, bang! Sold out of every copy at every newsstand. Everyone can sympathize with the plight of some poor, sick girl facing certain death with no hope of fulfillment in motherhood.
I'd like you to leave now. My friend is tired. She needs her rest.
Grace, at least think about this.
Sure. Think it over. I understand you're worried about what people will say. But hey, you gotta think about your own interests here. There's no reason you shouldn't get something out of all this. Look out for number one. That's the way. Everyone else is out to get what they can, for sure. Why should you sit back and keep your nose clean when everyone else is up to their elbows in it?
Gentlemen, I've treated a number of girls claiming they're sick.
One of the girl's jaw rotted so badly, I removed it just by lifting the bone out of her mouth, as you can see.
That's all right, Dr. Neck. You put that away.
Maybe you should look at it on an x-ray. That was a very expensive case, and I didn't get no compensation. The girl died, and the family never paid.
I sympathize, Dr. Neff, but what does that have to do with us?
Here's it straight. There will be a lot of girls coming in and out of the company. Maybe we can do business. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. That sort of thing.
I'm not following you.
Say you were to give me a list of all the girls who work here. I see to it, there were no more lawsuits.
You think you could cure them?
I couldn't put out a cure. No. What I'm saying is, I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
How so, Dr. Neff?
I'd examine them for radium necrosis and give them a favorable diagnosis. Pyorrhea, say, or something else. Quite a few cases will just die a natural death anyways. And all we have to do is wait until the statute of limitations to kick in. It'll be too late to sue.
You'll persuade them they haven't got a case against the company.
Exactly. And if it did come to court, I could testify that was some other problem. It would be a strong testimony coming from a dentist who treated them.
What makes you so sure these girls will come to you?
They'd come to me quick if I don't charge them nothing.
Because we'd be paying.
Exactly right. We understand each other, Mr. Reader.
Exactly what are you proposing, Dr. Neff?
I need $10,000 for my trouble so far. $2 for every x-rays, plus expenses for the girls. Better off if it's not in writing?
No.
All right, we'll put it in writing.
We'll do nothing of the kind. Your proposal is immoral and will have nothing to do with it.
Immoral, you say? You're fine when talking about morals.
Mr. Lee,
When you got your own hired guns to testify.
those are expert witnesses.
Expert witnesses? Paid lackeys is more like it. And none of them got the dirt I got. If you're smart, you'll play ball with me. Believe me, there's other more folks interested in the information.
You're threatening me.
Just looking out for my interest, same way you look after yours, Mr. Reader.
Mr. Lee, see Dr. Neff to the door.
All right, all right. If you don't want to play ball with me, fine. But believe me, when all this shakes out, it won't be me shaking the short end of the stick.
Gentlemen, I want you all to make statements on what happened here this morning. We'll send it to the State Dental Society. Then Dr. Neff will say he's playing ball, and who isn't.
An excellent idea.
I don't know. Perhaps we shouldn't dismiss Neff's proposal so quickly.
What do you mean?
We're in a very bad situation here, Mr. Reader.
That's true. Mr. Lee says you're having trouble getting girls to work here.
Yes, and we've lost some contracts because of it.
And it's going to get worse.
The papers are full of stories about these girls.
Making them out to be saints.
And what defense can we put out?
Except to say that we'll try our case in court.
And in the court of public opinion, we have already lost.
Perhaps we should reconsider. It certainly wouldn't hurt to have a testimony from dentists who treated those girls.
That's true. Perhaps we should retain Dr. Neff
But retain him as what? An extortionist?
as an expert.
Like Dr. Flynn.
Dr. Flynn is a highly respected professor at Columbia University. Dr. Neff is a neighborhood dentist.
But Dr. Flynn treated some of those girls, didn't he?
He didn't treat them. He consulted with them.
He dispensed medical advice, Arthur.
It wasn't medical advice. Okay, it was an expert's opinion, a scientific opinion.
How about this? We retain Dr. Neff, but we do not put him on the stand, just to keep him from testifying against this witness.
That's the most important thing.
Yes, I agree. That's the most important thing.
Would you agree to something like that, Mr. Reader?
Mr. Reader?
Mr. Reader.
Edward, you can't possibly do this. We can't get into bed with a man like Neff.
Arthur's right. We don't want to do this. Neff.
He could hurt us. We have to take steps.
Neff has already given us everything we need. New evidence, gentlemen. This calls for postponement.
Three months to study an x-ray. It's outrageous. And the girls. Did you see the girls? Their eyes were like saucers looking at me. Terrifying. How on God's earth are they going out 3 more months? KATHRYN Shaw could barely make it into the courtroom today. And Grace, she was trying so hard not to cry. And of course I had all the answers. Go home, girls. Get some rest. Is that the best I can do? Get some rest?
Mr. Barry, you're doing wonderfully. This is a
I don't understand people like Markley and Reader. How can they play these kind of games with those girls sitting right there?
Mr. Barry, maybe this will change your mind. I received a
And
letter.
you'd think they'd come and be eager to take care of this, with the kind of publicity this has gotten. But no, Markley seems to enjoy the sport of it, but he can get away with it. It's cold, very cold.
Mr. Barry!
What's this?
It's from KATHRYN Drinker, Mrs. Cecil Drinker of Harvard. She worked with Dr. Drinker on his study of the radium plant. It was a joint effort, actually.
This is very interesting, Miss Wilder. We've already seen this document. There's nothing in it to help us.
Mr. Barry, please. That is the complete report. I received it this morning. Mrs. Drinker has been following our case very closely in the papers, and she was particularly disturbed to read the latest article in the Ledger, the one where Mr. Lee says her study clears the company.
Doctor, the report. Reader, doctor, the report.
Apparently, he pulled out one page listing a dozen conditions of a dozen employees and passed it off as the whole thing. It doesn't look so bad, does it? But in context, it's a somewhat different picture.
We can use this.
Yes? That should impress the judge.
The judge, Miss Wilder, I'm not going to wait 3 more months to make use of this evidence. I want you to call that contact you have in New York World. If Reader will not let us present our evidence in the courtroom, then you'll have no problem reading it in a newspaper.
Jeremy 12, 1928. Jack Young reporting for the New Work Ledger.
Nancy J. Harlan for the Graphic.
Radium girls, go to court today.
Radium girls knock at the doors of justice. Will they be heard?
These poor injured girls face pain,
Disfigurement,
ruin,
and death. And as the clock ticks away at the precious moments,
a hearing begins at the Chancery Court,
where the U.S. Radium Corporation demands a postponement,
while plaintiff's attorney Raymond Berry makes a shocking disclosure,
showing that the company lied to the Department of Labor,
showing it destroyed a case of a Harvard study,
concealing the ill effects of its products.
Read all about it in the Ledger.
Read it in the Graphic. We care because you care.
Very bad.
You didn't read it?
I make a point not to, Lisa.
Well, the other people would do the same. Mrs. Mitchell from across the street. She walked right past me this morning, didn't say a word. You know she saw me. And the woman at the market, and the greengrocer, the way they glance at each other. And at the club, Mrs. Middleton and all those other ladies. Whispers.
Why don't you put that down? You know, read the journal. I think I saw it here the other day. Why don't you read that?
At the club today, someone actually had the nerve to say to me, "Is it true?" "Is it true," she said. "Did your husband poison those women?" I said, "Mrs. Cowles, if you believe it is true, then why would you speak to me at all? I certainly would not associate with a woman whose husband did such things."
Why do you go there then at all? That's the way people are.
I've been a member for years.
What do you want me to say, Diane? That I knew we were poisoning people, but I didn't want to say anything because we were making too much money? Is that what you want me to say?
I certainly don't want you to say such a thing.
Even if that were true. Or especially if that were true.
Is it true?
Is that what you think?
What would you like me to think?
For God's sake, Diane! Don't you see? It's von SOCHOKY. He's behind all of this. You know, he's jealous of our success. He's been feeding information to the Consumers League so they can railroad us.
The Consumers League?
Bunch of radical women. Do-gooders, that's what they are. Reds, probably. Socialists, that's what they are. The same thing with that club you belong to.
What?
You women think you can go around and solve the world's problems.
I can't.
While your husbands go out and make a living. You're going to quit that club.
Quit the club?
I'm talking to that idiot, Mrs. Middleton. She doesn't know anything.
You're not making any sense right
None
now.
of those women know anything. You don't know anything.
Did you lie to the Department of Labor?
What?
Did you lie?
I didn't lie. I just didn't agree with Drinker's results.
Arthur.
I have fiduciary duty to the company.
I can't listen to this.
Diane, I have documents. I have articles. People with tumors the size of baseballs. Radium therapy with tumors. Discipline. Diane.
I'm tired.
I'm going upstairs.
We save lives. We make lives better. Myeloablative therapy invigorates. You can't really think that I'm a liar, Diane. You can't really believe that I would set out to poison you. Can you, Diane?
No.
Do you think I would ever do anything to hurt you? Or can I harry it?
Certainly not.
Then
13 girls have died.
people die every day. The newspaper is full of death notices. Young, old, infants, children, native and Harriet die every day.
But they worked for you.
They also worked other places, Diane. I have an expert in industrial hygiene, just like Drinker, who says there is no connection between our plant and these illnesses. Would you like to see the report?
And what could the cause be?
I don't know. I really don't know. I've tried everything I could to find out. No one knows. Please say you believe me. If you don't believe me, there's no point to anything.
Marty.
Do you remember that day I told my father I wasn't going to the ministry? What you said to me that day?
You can do as much good in a boardroom as you can in a church.
Remember?
You think I'd forget?
I was such a scared kid. He was an icon. But if it weren't for you, I don't think I could have stood up to him.
Sure you would, Artie. I know you would.
And ever since then, he's been looking for signs. My soul is lost. You don't think that, do you? My soul is lost?
You're a good man, Artie.
We save lives, then.
You save lives.
It's all for you. You know that. Don't you? Everything I do, it always has been.
I know.
Please don't let them be the reporters. Just don't answer.
Arthur! Is that Mr. Lee?
For God's sake, Charlie.
I just got off the telephone with someone from the Ledger.
This couldn't wait till morning.
I'm sorry. Good evening.
Mr. Lee?
It's Dr. Lehman.
Dan?
He's dead.
What?
He died this morning.
Charlie, that can't be possible. I just saw him last week. That is...
He was just here. A month ago for cards. They were just here.
Martland's already done the autopsy. He says it was severe anemia.
He's blaming the radium?
The Ledger's going to run it on page 1. I told the reporter we would issue a statement by 8 o'clock. That's when he needs it, so it can run tomorrow.
When are the services?
What?
The services.
I don't know.
We'll send flowers, Diane.
Of course. I'll call Louise.
Yeah, that's right. Call Louise.
I should go see her right now. Poor Louise, we should go see her right now.
I wouldn't do that.
Why ever not?
She's planning to sue.
Louise?
The reporter from the Ledger told me she's filed a wrongful death action. I've already written up a statement for the paper. Company chemists always did more health, recently in decline.
But Dan was never sickly. He was always out on the golf course or sailing or in their garden. Artie, he kept a beautiful garden.
We'll talk about this in the morning, Charlie.
Of course. I'm sorry to bring you the bad news, Mrs. Reed. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Lee.
Charlie can be a bit excessive at times. But we gotta say something. I don't know what we'll say, but we gotta say something. The shareholders will expect it.
You needn't explain, Artie.
Sometimes it's necessary.
It's all right. You needn't explain. We're going to throw this away now.
There's half a case under the sink.
And we'll get rid of that too. We'll have no more of it in the house.
I'll do it. Diane, I'm in too far. Quick.
I really didn't expect you to.
February 21st, 1928, to Mr. Raymond Berry from Harrison Martland, Medical Examiner, Essex County. We examined the remains of the deceased Amelia Maja. Our study reveals the following. Radioactive substances have been found in the lower jaw, the upper jaw, and the lumbar vertebrae. No evidence of syphilis was found.
Body is radioactive.
Bones of dead girl. Kick off gamma rays.
KATHRYN Wiley of the Consumers League declares new evidence to show that the company lied.
Dr. Joseph Neff, a Newark dentist who treated Amalia, uncovers portions of the jawbone that he removed from her mouth. This X-ray film shows the jawbone is still radioactive 5 years after the girl died.
Will this make your case?
Will this force a settlement?
Make our case? No. This gentleman will make our case.
Last night in a graphic exclusive, the founder of the RADIUM Corporation broke his long silence with this shocking announcement.
Radium is one of the most dangerous substances known to man.
Dr. von Shoshaki, is it true you assisted with the autopsy?
Yeah. And given my experience in radium extraction, I was able to ascertain Miss Mejia absorbed enough radium to kill 10 people.
Doctor, what does this say for mild radium therapy? Are you now advising against it?
Radium is responsible for the deaths of these girls. It should be considered a most dangerous substance.
Do you agree with the doctor's prognosis that the radium girls only have a year to live?
From what I've seen, they'll be lucky to last that.
I'll tell you what we should have done. We should have took our order up on our offer when we had the chance. That's what we should have done.
$5,000.
We should have talked her up too, because I'll tell you what they'd have paid. And I'll tell you what else that we should have done.
Stop telling me what we should have done. Lots of things we should have done. Don't do no good thinking about them now.
All right. Keep your shirt on.
What do you think? The red or the blue?
So what's Barry said? Is he going to go back to the company?
I like the red, but it don't fit so good these days.
Is he going to talk the company up a bit?
Miss Wiley says another interview will do the job. So I say, what's one more?
It's worth a shot, don't you think? What if the company came up to 5,000? Would you take it then?
Let him come up. I'm not caving in.
It's called a settlement.
A settlement. It's just a way for them to hide.
Let them hide.
Then they win.
So they win. They're going to win anyway.
Nice you got so much confidence in me.
Grace, for Christ's sake, you got one lawyer working out for nothing up against 6 who are getting a bundle. And you think you got a chance?
You know what I found out today? They put lead screens in the laboratory for the technicians. Did they give us lead screens?
Jesus.
What do you think? 100 girls in a room, and they're going to spend that kind of money on us?
Grace.
And they want to keep it all
What are we
quiet.
doing
And
here,
Miss
Grace?
Wiley says they're going to close
I
down
thought
here
that
and
is
move
just
across
telling
the
your
river.
doctor,
Act
get a
like
better doctor,
nothing
and
ever
we get on
happened.
with things.
Get on with
You're
things.
still wearing my ring!
Tommy.
Grace, there's a house up for sale in my brother's neighborhood. Tombs up, tombs down. It's not much, but it's a start. You'll like it. It's got flower wallpaper and everything. And best of all, it's 3 blocks away from a school.
A school? What do we need with a school?
To plan ahead for once.
Tommy, what do you think is going to happen when all of this is over? Do you think it's just going to go back to the way it was?
Why wouldn't it?
I gotta go see the surgeon.
Uh-huh.
I got some fluid. He's gonna drain it.
Okay.
And then he says there'll be more.
So we deal with it when it comes.
And still more and more and still more. Why can't you see that? How can you talk about getting married and buying houses when you know I have nothing?
I can't think about that. I want to come home to you at night. To my wife, my home. I'm too old to be living this in between life. Great. I promise I'll do whatever it takes to make it easy on you.
Here.
Come on.
I should have gave it back a long time ago.
Don't want.
Tommy, are you gonna make me say it?
You're not getting enough rest. You need to get some sleep. I'll be back to see you tomorrow.
Tommy!
To get some sleep.
Tommy! Tommy, don't you do this to me! Tommy!
Arthur,
Charlie.
aren't you headed home?
Well, Charlie, I've been thinking it over. I think we're taking the wrong approach here. I think we need to settle this case. We gotta make a reasonable offer to these girls.
No, Arthur. We agreed we need a definitive victory. Otherwise, we invite more of the same nonsense.
Things have changed.
Look, I know you and Dan were close, but you can't let that cloud your judgment.
SOCHOKY is going to testify.
We can handle him.
How?
Put more money in his pocket.
Now you want to bribe him.
Not a bribe. Consideration.
Consideration.
For an expert witness. Whatever Barry's paying him, they'll just make a better offer.
You don't understand guilt, do you, Charlie?
Right now, I don't have the luxury of thinking about it.
Let me tell you something, Charlie. A guilty man has a tremendous need to unburden himself. His guilt can eat him alive. Don't you see? What SOCHOKY wants is to be free. That's why he's testifying for those girls. That's why he will never testify for us, no matter how much consideration you offer.
Settle with those girls, and you'll have to settle with the others. Neff was right about that. This is only the beginning.
Tell Markley to get in touch with Barry, get a conversation going, come up with a figure the girls can accept.
Arthur, for God's sake, what are you trying to do to me? Do you want to wipe me out?
We got to get this off the table.
Every penny I have come by in the last 7 years, I've sunk into this company. Why? Because of you. Because you said it was a sure thing. Why work for SOCHOKY when we could work for ourselves? Remember that one? Take a chance, Charlie. Take a chance.
Charlie, we were fooled. Okay, SOCHOKY fooled us all. The only thing to do now is try to get it as clean as we can.
Do this, and it's the end, Arthur.
You're stepping down.
Not me.
Well,
you didn't hear it. They're only one vote away from getting rid of you.
And whose vote is that, Charlie?
Arthur, have you so little faith in me?
I'm still a stockholder, Charlie. You don't have enough votes to get me off the board. I'll still be on the board.
And still on the hook if this company goes under. Think about that the next time your conscience starts to bother you.
March 15, 1928. To Raymond Barry, attorney at law, from Edward Markley, counsel, U.S. Radio. One of our expert witnesses encountered a serious scheduling conflict and cannot testify in April. We requested an extension until June. As for your request for a settlement, every case involves some humanitarian aspect, and therefore I'm afraid that cannot be the basis for settling this one. Not to worry, I'm sure you'll be rewarded for all your good work. If not in this world, then the next.
Tommy, please!
Rise and shine.
Madam Curie?
Time for work.
Oh, am I late? I set the alarm.
We have $5,000 to pay before breakfast. Up, up, up! It's all for the war effort.
But I'm so very tired.
No complaining. Good soldiers don't complain.
But I'm dying.
Who isn't? Get up, Grace.
Irene? Come on, sleepyhead. You'll never make a photo like this.
It's not fair. I'm only 26. I should be married by now. I should have my own home, my own children.
We all have to make sacrifices sometimes.
I know I did.
But why? Why do we have to make sacrifices?
It's all for science. Science, family, every life is sacrificed to something. Just a matter of choosing which.
But I didn't choose. I didn't have no choice.
Sure you did, Grace. Sure you did.
No, KATHRYN, don't do that! KATHRYN!
Look what you did, Grace. She's bleeding. All over the
Sorry.
dial.
I guess I shouldn't have said anything.
No problem.
What's one more dead dial painter?
What?
What's one more dead dial painter?
Irene, KATHRYN, I'm so sorry. No.
What's one more dead dial painter?
Grace?
Mama?
Grace, Mr. Markley will be here any minute.
Mr. Markley?
He's bringing the papers for you to sign. Did you fall asleep?
Has Miss Wiley been by?
Miss Wiley?
About KATHRYN. She said she might stop by. Did she come by?
She might.
Don't you know?
Someone came to the door earlier. I think your brother, Anthony. Look, Grace, you gotta get ready.
They took KATHRYN back to the hospital last night.
I know, dear. I know. After you talk to Mr. Markley, we'll go over there and see how she's doing. Now, put a comb through that hair.
I dreamt that she died.
Grace, don't speak such things.
If she dies, it's over.
3 months behind on the mortgage, Grace.
I know that.
You can't let this go on.
$1,500. That's not even a year's wages.
Better than nothing, ain't it?
Is that all I'm worth? Better than nothing?
Of course not, sweetheart, but you have to be realistic. At the rate things are going, you'll never get inside that courtroom, and even if you do, you can't prove anything.
Mr. Barry thinks we can.
Mr. Barry ain't the one paying the bills. There's the doctor, and the bank, and the Coleman. We can't expect folks to treat us like charity just because you're sick.
I'm not asking for charity, Ma. I just want what's owed to me.
Grace, I know it feels like you're letting KATHRYN down, but if she decided to take the company's offer, will you hold it against her? No, you wouldn't. Now, we'll take that check and pay the bills, or whatever is left. You and Tom can have a little something to get you started.
There's nothing to start, Mom.
What are you gonna be so hard on Tommy for?
Mom, please don't.
Can't you see he just can't face the thought of you not being with us?
I have to face it. Why can't he?
Do something with your hair, Grace.
$250,000. What would you do with $250,000, Miss Fryer? Why? I can't imagine. There's no point to it. Ma, you didn't tell me I had mail. New Mexico, huh? They just keep writing. She was here. Miss Wiley was here, Ma. Ma, Miss Wiley was here, and she left me a note.
That's right. Edward Markley.
Ma said you brought papers.
Yes. The terms of the settlement is spelled out as explained in our letter. I think you run a check. All it needs is your signature. It's in triplicate.
Grace, Mr. Markley is a very busy man.
No, please. Take your time. Read carefully. Well, I can leave it and come back tomorrow.
No, we'll do this now.
What's hold harmless?
You agree to hold the company harmless from any further action.
No more lawsuits.
Correct.
Is that just me, or is that anyone in my family?
Your entire family. It precludes a wrongful death action also.
This is a confidential settlement.
Yes.
You didn't say nothing about it being confidential.
Standard for most legal settlements. We like to protect our privacy. And yours also. You agree to keep silent about the terms of the settlement. So do we.
That seems fair.
Need a pen?
I have another question, Mr. Markley.
Grace, Mr. Markley already explained the settlement to you.
Mom,
I don't mind.
what's contributory negligence, Mr. Markley? It's not in that one, no. It was in them other papers that you filed when we did our lawsuit. The RADIUM company said its defense was the statute of limitations and contributory negligence.
I'm not sure what you're asking.
It means it's our fault, don't it?
It's a standard defense, Miss Fryer. I wouldn't take it personally.
How else can I take it?
Mr. Markley, Grace has had an awful headache all day. Maybe you could just leave the papers.
Maybe you could just answer the question.
Why are you doing this?
Why didn't you tell me about Miss Wiley?
You already made up your mind. She would only try to talk you out of it.
What did she say about KATHRYN?
Mr. Markley, if you leave the papers here, Grace will sign them later.
Mom, what did she say about KATHRYN?
She said it don't look good.
Perhaps I should come back when Miss Fryer is feeling better.
You still didn't answer my question, Mr. Markley. And I'd really like an answer. Because let me tell you, I quit school at 15. I went to go work at the radium plant because my folks needed the money. And at your company, they told us what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And my folks didn't raise me to cause much trouble, so I didn't make trouble. I did what I was told. I never asked questions. Tell me, how do you get contributory negligence out of that?
As I said, it's a standard defense.
There's nothing standard about what happened to me.
We deeply regret your situation. But there's no evidence to tie your condition to any action by the U.S. Rating Corporation.
Then why are you giving me this money?
It's a humanitarian gesture.
A humanitarian gesture.
Mr. Markley, I'll take them papers.
A humanitarian gesture. Month after month, you put us off. Delay after delay, knowing how sick we were. How desperate and tired. Humanitarian? You're waiting for us to die.
Grace, please, stop this now.
Mom! One by one, I watched my friends get sick and die in the most horrible way, and you think that I should be grateful for any spare change that they throw at me?
It's a very generous offer under the circumstances. I would advise you to take it, because we'll be on the table for very long.
What do you mean?
If Miss Fryer is not signed within 24 hours, we'll be forced to withdraw our offer. Permanently.
Grace, he's lying.
I beg your pardon.
You're trying to tell me if I don't sign these papers now, but I come back a week from now saying I changed my mind, you'd so rather go to court and have a judge get a look at me and take your chances that I won't win on sympathy alone? Humanitarian gesture, 24 hours, you're just trying to bully us.
Very well, Miss Fryer. I'll take that for now. And we'll see you in court.
Yes, you will. You will see me in court. Even if they have to carry me in there, you will see me. You and Mr. Reader both.
You call that man back.
I'm going to court, Mom.
What are you trying to prove, huh? You know you can't win.
I want them to look at me. I want them to look at me and tell me how it's my fault I got sick working in their factory.
And what'll that get you? What?
Mom, alone. And my shoes on the floor, and my brush and comb on the dresser. So much light, Ma! So much light! And I never once questioned, I never once asked. Don't you see? They knew I wouldn't. That's what they were counting on.
I left messages with your housekeepers. I know you got the messages.
Seeing as you're no longer in business, I thought you best not to respond.
Is that what this is about?
Perhaps a cup of tea will calm your nerves.
You never said the paint was dangerous. You never said a word about it. Not to me, not to Dan.
I didn't know.
You didn't know. You invented the paint and you didn't know. How can you lie like that?
No until it was too late, Arthur.
I should put you through that wall.
Perhaps you should. But you will not. Sit down, have some tea, and you will calm yourself.
I was not the technical man. You were the technical man.
Yeah, I was the technical man. Sit down.
I sold watches, for Christ's sake. I mean, I was a salesman.
Good one at that. Very good head for the business you have. For the sign, not so much. For the business, very smart. Always you could find ways to cut the cost without reducing the quality. That is a gift. So, why don't you have some tea?
Jesus Christ. What's the matter with your hands?
I've been doing it for some time now.
What? You've been dipping them in ink?
How fond of the good story you are. If only. No. Dr. Martland tells me it's a necrosis of the tissue. The cells, they're dying. Dial pinchers in the jaws, doctor. The necrosis. Me, in the hands.
I had no idea.
No reason why you should. It's been a long time since we've seen each other.
How long is
I've known for a while. Miss Wiley, consumers, persuaded him to assist Dr. Martland in testing the dial pinchers for very good discussion. There aren't many people around who can measure it. So she came to me, knowing I had the equipment and the course and skill. I didn't want to believe her either, Arthur. I didn't want to believe the girls get sick working with my paint. I wanted to show her that it was a mistake. So I agreed. And I assisted Dr. Martland in conducting inspired air tests. It was then when I moved. My own Tourette, which is radioactive. My fingers, they got to come back. You wish to have words?
I'm sorry.
Perhaps you should book an appointment with Dr. Martland yourself.
Me? What for?
You did not notice the glowing dust on your shoes when you went home tonight?
I gotta miss it. I mean, I tried it all over the house.
I'm sure a great deal of it is now in your lungs. Familiar?
It's a project report.
A good one, that. How many sales did it account for?
I didn't track it exactly. I mean, I like to think it helped our medical market quite a bit.
Page 96.
What?
Oh. The last chapter. Read it.
The last chapter, radium dangerous.
Dangerous effects. How many articles here? 10? 15?
Well, 18, looks like.
How far back are they? Those articles.
I don't know. I can
Look at it. First one there. What is the date?
1906.
1906. So tell me, Arthur, when you go into court, you plan to testify, you did not know the radium is dangerous. How can you do that, Arthur? When your own book says that was, how can you claim that you did not know?
I never really read it.
What's that?
I never really read it. I hired a man to put it together. I glanced at the galleys. I never really read it.
What do you mean you never read the book, Mr. Reader?
It was a standard arrangement. An outside company prepared the piece. They were responsible for the content.
Which you never read.
I think you will find, Mr. Barry, that very few company presidents read their own promotions word by word.
Now, Mr. Barry, you testified that you started at the U.S. Radium Corporation in 1918?
Yes, as project manager.
And you held this position for how long?
4 years.
During those 4 years, how often would you venture to the studio?
Every day.
Every day. So at some point, you must have observed the girls pointing the brushes on their lips.
I don't recall.
So you're telling me you went to the studio every day and not once could you recall seeing a girl put a brush to her mouth?
I said I don't recall it.
You don't recall. What do you recall, Mr. Reader? No, you're an awful young man, have such a faulty memory.
Objection.
I withdraw. No more questions.
Your witness, Mr. Markley.
Your Honor, we have no questions for this witness.
All right, gentlemen, please approach. I'm ready to issue my ruling.
Your Honor, we've yet to make our defense.
I understand that, Mr. Markley, but this hearing is to determine the standing, and I've heard enough over the last 2 days to make that determination. The radium in the bones of these girls is an ongoing source of poison in their systems. There's nothing your witness that can change that fact now, will it?
Our witnesses are prepared to testify. There is no way the corporation could have known about the danger.
Mr. Markley, in the interest of justice, I'm asking that the defense rest without calling any witnesses. We can conclude this hearing and schedule the case for trial.
All right, Your Honor.
Fine. I therefore rule that the statute of limitations has not yet been exhausted, and these girls have standing to sue.
Your Honor, one thing. One of our expert witnesses has encountered a serious scheduling conflict, and we cannot expect him to appear during the summer. We need an extension until September.
Your Honor!
I'm sorry, but one of our key witnesses is associated with an institution of higher learning. This is the busiest time of year for him. We cannot expect him to appear.
Mr. Markley is the one who's put us in this situation. He's the one who's demanded continuous delay.
Your Honor, we've just agreed to waive our right to present witnesses. Surely you not expect us to make our defense at trial without the presence of our key witness?
All right, Mr. Markley. Trial is set for September. This hearing is adjourned.
Edward, why can't Flynn appear?
He's going to Europe.
Europe? But he's known about this for months. Why would he? Oh, very clever, Edward. How long do you plan to keep this?
As long as necessary.
Mr. Markley.
Mr. Barrett, congratulations. I honestly never thought they'd go for it.
You know full well these girls do not have until September. One is so ill she couldn't appear in court today.
My client has a right to make his defense.
We will not wait until September. I can promise you that. One way or another, we will find our way into that docket, and your expert witness will be damned.
She's still staring at me.
Don't worry about it.
She thinks it's personal, that I planned this somehow. How do I make her understand I didn't mean for this to happen?
You don't make her understand. You don't talk to her.
But she looks like death, Edward.
Hell, like death, aren't they?
Grace?
That man, Miss Wiley, he just won't look at me. He won't ever look at me. He just looks right past me like I'm not even here.
It doesn't matter. He heard you.
As U.S. Radium Corporation announces a settlement,
A settlement?
$10,000 cash for each girl, and $12 a week for life.
$12 a week?
Read all about it in the Ledger, your first source for news.
The company also agrees to cover the medical expenses for each of the girls for the remainder of their lives. The company also has the girls agreed to a periodic medical examination by a panel of physicians yet to be determined. Questions?
What led to the settlement?
Is it a mission of responsibility?
What about other pending cases?
It was purely for humanitarian reasons that the U.S. Radium Corporation agreed to the settlement. We admit no liability whatsoever.
Where does the company go from here?
The U.S. Radium Corporation is very pleased to bring this lengthy litigation to a close and looks forward to many more years serving its customers and community. And that's C.B. Lee, President.
KATHRYN Wiley of the New Jersey Consumers League. Our press statement.
Were you pleased with the outcome, Miss Wiley?
Finally, these poor girls get some compensation for their suffering. But most importantly, the issue of radium has been brought to public awareness.
Thanks, Miss Wiley.
And the spelling, by the way, is Wiley with one L and KATHRYN with a K.
Well, Edward, looks like we're back in business.
What's your game plan?
Didn't I tell you? I've got a buyer lined up for the tailings that have been piling up behind the building on Alden Street.
Well,
Some contractor in Montclair needs a little infill.
that's perfect.
Well, KATHRYN, this won't do. We can't see your name. There, that's better. Well, I brought my watercolors today, KATHRYN. It's such a beautiful day, too. The trees are starting to turn, but not too much. Too warm for a sweater, still a nice breeze. It's a fine day to paint.
Thought I might find you up here.
You were right.
Quite a.
Yep.
Well, this is the place to rest. This is the place that you do it, huh?
I guess it is.
What's that?
Watercolors. I'm a little weak when it comes to landscapes, though.
No, Grace, it's good. It's nice.
First thing I bought with the settlement money was some watercolors.
Big spender.
Well, then I bought a car.
I didn't know you can drive.
I can't. My brother drove me up here today. He's gonna teach me.
Grace, if you wanted to drive, I would teach you.
You got other things to do now, Tommy.
You know about that?
Orange just isn't that big.
I've been meaning to tell you myself, Grace. That's why I came looking.
It's all right, Tommy. I'm happy for you. For both of you.
No hard feelings then?
Oh, Tommy. You think I have time for that?
I'm really glad it all worked out for you. Are you glad? I mean, you didn't think you backed down too soon, do you?
We didn't back down. They backed down.
It was here.
Oh, not this again.
This is where I saw her that last time.
This is morbid, Papa.
I stood there for a long time. She didn't notice me at first, but then something made her look up.
Oh my!
No wonder Mama won't come for drives with you anymore, if this is how you spend your Sundays.
I saw her looking at me, and I looked away.
Just like at the courthouse that day. He can't bring himself to look at me.
You need to find another hobby. Retirement isn't good for you.
My heart started pounding, Harriet. I never knew what I would say to her if I had the chance. And suddenly, there she was. I had the chance.
So what did you say?
I couldn't bring myself to speak.
It's as if he's afraid to look at me.
I had my chance, and I couldn't speak.
He's afraid of me.
Oh, Papa, why don't you just forget about it? It's not like it was your fault. Nobody knew about things like that then. Science just wasn't advanced the way it is now.
I think back in those days, and I try to think, how could it have happened? I remember so clearly climbing the stairs to the studio at Aldridge. At the top of those stairs, those high, wide windows and the slant of light, the way it hit the floor, the way the floor creaks under my feet. The smell of the place, chalky, like an old schoolroom. And all those girls, schoolgirls, really all bent to the task of the plain smocks, their delicate little hands moving so quickly. No man could work the way those girls did. So careful, so fast. Those brushes flying from the dials to the paints, to the dials, to the paints, to the lips. Try as I might, Harriet, try as I might, I cannot remember their faces. I never saw their faces.
The plug, but be careful. I don't wanna die too soon. I think there's good in you somewhere. I'll hang on till the chaos is through.